Look, it's like okay, it's like watching porn, right? It's not real, but it's all about the spectacle. You want to see a show. That's what I want to see. Maybe a little bit of nipple penetration.
Ew.
I'm just kidding.
All
It's
right.
one of those weird.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Anime Summit podcast, where I use this platform to tell you about all my problems. Because I don't have anyone else except for Danny and Smokey and Trisha, and they suck. So
Hey now.
with me, I got Danny
Sup, guys?
and Nick Too Slick.
I got nothing. I don't fucking know. I was trying to scroll
need a
through
new-
my thing. Yeah.
We need a new nickname
That's
for
my mama.
because Mac said Dick Boner for a long time, so that got old. And then I've been saying Nick Too Slick for a long time, so that's kind of old. That's been old. There's got to be a new nickname for Nick.
Go on our Twitter and tweet us a good nickname for Nick.
I don't know. It's kind of hard to rhyme with Nick.
Dick.
There's one. There's probably at
Lick.
least one more.
Lick, tick.
Whoa. Don't take
Blick?
all the ideas, Sam.
Sorry.
Yes, go on our Twitter and post some clever, cute, trolly nicknames for all three of us. And,
Oh, God, not all three of us?
And we'll say it on the podcast.
All right, fine. Next, maybe, yeah. If they're funny, then I'm probably going to say them all the time.
Yeah.
Anyway, later in the episode, we're going to have a little therapy session. We're going to go into this person's office, and we're each going to lay down with our friends surrounding us, and we're going to have an intervention with each of us about anime-related things and how we approach anime. And
Wait, do you even lay down in an intervention? Isn't that where you like?
no,
you
no,
walk in
you're
your
all like,
house
yeah.
and there's like
you
15 people there, and then they
a
strip you
bunch of
down
chairs.
butt naked and smack you with paddles
Whoa.
Bunch of folding chairs
until you stop drinking.
till you stop drinking,
Fucking
dude.
smoky.
That's
What intervention have you been going to?
The best ones, those work.
Okay.
like if it was a wooden
Physical
paddle straight
corporal
up.
punishment.
If it was a wooden paddle straight up, that would hurt. The leather ones don't hurt that bad.
Well,
Anyway,
the ones with holes in them, right? I don't know what the holes do. They make them aerodynamic.
whatever they used in what movie was that? Dazed and Confused.
Oh, thank you, sir. May I have another?
Yeah. No more.
Oh wait, no,
Mr.
that's not
Nice
that's
Guy.
not Dazed and Confused. That was Animal House.
Oh, Animal House.
Yeah, thank you, sir. May I have another?
Thank you, sir. May I have another?
Another great
Before-
movie. by the
Robot
way.
House.
Robot.
Hey,
Futurama,
hey,
best anime.
hey! What am I? I'm a zit.
Yeah. Before that, though, we're going to take a quick break right here, and we'll be right back. Okay, so you heard it right there. Thank you so much. Check that out, okay? Also, links.animesummit.net. You know where it'd be. It'd be like that.
You
go
know
to
where it's
links.animesummit.net and go to iTunes, leave us a review. Give us 5 stars. If you give us 4, I'll send Smokey over there, and he'll poop on your lawn. Good job getting that out, because his poops are, like, weird.
I'll
And
also tell Finn to go shit on your lawn.
Oh, Finn, the not real dog.
Finn, the not real dog. Yeah.
So just so you guys know, last week on the podcast, or Danny wasn't on it, but we were talking about her dog not being a real dog
Real.
because Finn looks like a doll, and she posted pictures of it, and I pinned him in general. So like, if you're hearing this now, and you didn't hear that part, you know, just go to
look
general
at-
and check the pins.
Go look at my cute little Finny. He's so cute.
Also, just real quick shout outs to, I think you pronounce it Diamond Doka, and the other person on Instagram, I think it's Computer Full of Coffee. I sent your gifts out this week, but they weren't going to ship until like today. I did it over the weekend, but they weren't going to ship until today.
Monday.
So you probably won't. Yeah, I think Diamond Doka is probably going to get theirs a little later. But both your guys' gifts I shipped out. There's a couple other people on Discord that also bought t-shirts, and I don't remember all of them. I know one of them is Wormy. Shout out to the Wormy Worms because he's been in our Discord forever. And there was, I think Bree was another person. There was another person I thought. But anyway, if you're hearing this now, just add me on Discord and then we'll DM each other and we'll get that figured out, okay? So shout out to Diamond Doka and Computer Full of Coffee.
If I buy a shirt, do I get a free gift?
No.
Aw, man.
You get a shirt.
You get a shirt. You got a fucking Nick. You get a shirt. What more do you want? God. But as I stated in this episode, we're gonna intervention the other hosts. So for Waifu and Husbando, we didn't really have like a theme for them. Well, maybe for the Husbando, but for the Waifu, we got Love-pon from Mayoiga. Probably because my intervention has to do with Mayoiga for Nick.
Yep.
And
she's
for
the girl
Husbando,
who shouts execution every episode. It's great.
Execution.
She has a fetish for it.
For Husbando, we chose Ryuu Sasakura from this anime called Bartender, which Nick randomly brought up.
Look, if you're a real anime fan, you know about Bartender. Just because I haven't
I was
seen
like,
it,
wait, is he a
whatever.
bartender? And the whole anime is just him serving drinks and listening to people's problems? And
I'm
he
like,
was like,
yep.
yeah. And I was like, okay, that's kind of what we're doing, so let's do
It's
that.
it's
or
only
whatever.
for those with refined anime taste.
Yeah.
So grab your drinks and get ready for this intervention.
Also, we're going to talk about a lot of things that you would normally take a shot of when we say it on the podcast.
For
So yeah,
sure.
grab a bottle of whatever you got. So we're gonna go in NDS order. So basically, it's this: we're gonna give Nick an intervention. Danny's gonna have her own thing. I'm gonna have my own thing to say to Nick. Then we're gonna give Danny one. With the other two hosts are gonna give her one, and then the other two hosts are gonna give me one. NDS order, just like how we always do it. The Nick Danny sound order. I don't know how that started. It just is. I'm gonna get it tattooed on my motherfucking chest. So here we go.
NDS.
No
NDS.
regrets.
It sounds like a gang kind of right. NDS.
NDS.
I'm gonna get it tattooed on me.
That's my initials.
Just get Nick's
Put
face.
it on your
my initials.
fingers. Put it on your knuckles.
Dick. S.
Yeah, NDS.
NDS.
NDS. Let's do it. So Nick, we're your friends, and we wanted to come here today. Just
Am I
okay,
in trouble? What,
Yes.
just
what
sit down,
happened?
just relax. Sit down for a minute. Just don't.
It's
go,
raining
like, just-
outside. At least let me shower first. Wait, what's that blindfold for? Ah! We need to play like
Danny,
dramatic music during this. Son,
Danny,
edit
knock
that
him
in
out.
Post. Chop chop.
All right, yeah. Put on like the storm in the back, like.
Yeah, like
Hey,
Phoenix
Nick.
Wright style, you know.
Hey Nick, what's that behind you?
I don't know. Turns to look. Am I gonna get
I'll play the
whacked by a
dramatic music
candlestick
like they
now
do
or
in
something?
My Strange Addiction, you know? Like
Oh,
on
man.
TLC's My Strange Addiction. I'll put that music or something. Anyway, so Danny's going to go first. What do you want to tell Nick? Because we
Okay.
love him, obviously. We want to make sure he succeeds.
Wrings hands
So-
nervously.
Mr. Nicholas, I think it's time that you started reading some anime. Reading some manga. Wow, that was dumb.
I read anime all the time for your
I
information.
read
Danny.
anime all the time.
Unlike some people, but we'll get to you later.
So you need to read some manga. How can you call yourself an anime fan if you don't even read any of the core source?
Okay, I'm gonna pause Danny right there for a minute. I do want to point out that I do not believe that Nick was on our New Year's resolution episode for like 2018, and it was that episode where I said I was gonna read more manga, and then I did. And
Yes.
Nick, you should have been there. I mean, why weren't you there?
Yes, for sure.
I
You
was
should have
busy,
been.
bro.
You should have been
You were
a
busy
part
doing
of our
drinking.
book of our manga book club.
Yeah, why aren't you part of a manga book club?
I had anime to watch. I'm preparing for the podcast.
So I think the problem is that Nick's addicted to anime, and that's not. I mean,
That's not a problem, but at the same time, there's a lot of good sources out there. That's manga, and it's so much better than the anime.
in all serious though, is that really why you don't read the manga? Is because you literally are just watching anime all the time and playing Magic all the time?
Yeah, magic's a big part of it.
Okay, you need
I
to
don't know,
cut
I
out.
just get
You need
lazy.
to cut. You need to cut at least a minimal of magic, and read some anime.
Oh,
read some manga.
Clash Royale. That's a big one.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah, you need to cut that too.
Shout out to my boy,
Royale.
Clash with Ash. My boy.
I know one problem I have sometimes is like if I watch the anime, it makes me not want to read. Well, no, if I read the manga, it makes me not want to watch the anime.
I mean,
Yeah, well, the way you're supposed to do it is you watch the anime first, because then you're always going to be like, oh, the book is better.
whenever I finish an anime and I find out that there's a manga to it, it gets me more intrigued because I want to find out.
Yeah, you got to do the manga second.
I don't like animes where the manga is made after or during. It just seems weird to me. I don't know.
Those always turn out bad, don't they? Yeah.
Yeah, because they just turn out completely different than what they. But like, I feel like Nick could get like, because manga is really not that hard to read. You could get a volume done.
Like,
you could get a volume done a night.
Yeah.
I'll have you know I've completed 3 manga.
Okay,
Get on my level?
You need to read more. Okay, you need to get on my level.
And actually,
Okay.
all 3 of them are Grappler Baki, so never mind.
All right, so here's
I've read most of Berserk. They
Here's
got
what
off
you
the
need
ship,
to.
I think.
Here's what you need to read. You need to read Fruits Basket. You need to read Ouran High
The
School.
Froob.
Which you also need to watch those two. Also, by the way,
I thought Nick's seen Ouran High School.
I've seen like first 6 episodes.
you need to watch the whole thing.
I know. I gotta get to it.
Get with the.
Everyone yelling,
programming.
Nick.
Get with the program.
I'm
Come
watching
on, man.
2010 and forward to prepare for our decade spotlight.
I don't care. You need to watch Ouran High School. It is a staple. It is a staple, and it has such
Ouran
a
High School
great
is this decade,
dub.
right?
Or
Or no?
Oh, I've read a bunch of Yotsuba.
Yeah, I got Nick a Yotsuba for her.
Or Yotsuba 2. Yeah.
Wait, did I give you volume 2? I thought I gave you volume 1.
No, but that's the title. It's Yotsuba To. I think it's pronounced To.
Oh.
T-O
Ora-
and or something.
Ouran High School aired in 2006.
Oh, no.
Oh, it's pronounced Yotsuba and. I just call
like
I just
Pocket.
call her the Yots.
The Yotes.
The
Okay,
Yotes.
so.
Wait,
so
what was that
Nick,
last one that Danny mentioned?
Ouran High School.
Ouran High School. I just mentioned when it aired.
Oh yeah, it was like 2000 something.
2006.
So, Nick, basically what you need to do is you need to.
Cut out magic. I need to cut
Also,
out
First of all, how
Clash
dare
of
you?
Titans or whatever it's called.
Clash
of
Royale.
Titans.
Get it right, Danny. It's the biggest mobile game on the planet. One of
Well,
them.
Danny sounds
whatever.
like the mom who doesn't know like how to that doesn't know the titles of things, so she's just like
Is that Pikachu?
video game.
Is that
Yeah.
Pikachu?
Can you pause
My
the
mom
video
would-
game?
when I came home from school, my mom would be like, "Oh, Pokemon's on. Go watch the Pokemon, mijo." All right. Also, Danny, it might help if we recommend Nick some.
I just did. I recommended.
Oh, you just did?
Yeah,
Okay,
I
well,
recommended
I'll-
him to read Fruits Basket because one, the the reboot for Fruits Basket is airing now, so he needs to catch up. And also the manga for Ouran and
Dude, you
Nana.
should read-
He should watch. He should watch and read Nana.
Dude, you should read the manga to Dragon Ball.
Ooh, I've been meaning to read that.
The Dragon Ball manga's good.
Yeah.
I haven't finished it. I read all of Dragon Ball Z, but not Dragon Ball.
That reminds me. I need to add something to Sam's intervention.
Damn it. Dude, also, what was I gonna say? Oh, Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z manga is pretty cool. I don't know why. The Cell arc in Dragon Ball Z manga is like really fucking cool for some reason.
Dude, and the good thing is you can read those real fast. There's like no words. It's just for like 5 pages.
Shout out to Ed. You should get Nick set up with the Manga Rock beta app if you can.
I got ways to find manga too. I have my
all
ways.
right. Yeah, Nick the Pirate King. All right, let's get into
I'm Adamisk.
let's get into mine.
Yeah,
I got a bunch
I
of
would like
things.
to own manga, but it's like, it takes a lot of space. I got all my space is filled with magic cards.
So then sell your magic cards and replace it with manga. Simple as that.
I could probably buy a shitload of manga if I sold all my magic cards.
There you go. See? You're profiting.
I could buy a new car if I sold all my magic cards.
Could probably
Um,
buy a new computer.
So I like how Danny
You
said
can buy
that
a
like
new
under her
attitude,
breath.
Danny.
Excuse me, what? What was that, Nick?
I said you could buy a new attitude.
My attitude is fine. All
Like,
right.
and Danny like says shit under her breath,
Right?
like,
You could buy.
well, yeah, maybe you buy yourself a new asshole after I kick it. Like, grumble, grumble, grumble.
It's like
Nick,
Red
so
Foreman style. My foot.
Yeah, my foot just wrote a story, and it's about to tell it to your ass. Nick, here's my problem: is do you really enjoy Mayoiga? And that segues into my next thing. It's my whole intervention with you is one big thing. Is like how, and maybe this is a part of Danny's thing too, and maybe this is why you don't have time to read manga. Is like, I don't even know what your taste is. I don't know what it is.
It's all over the place.
I don't, because how does anyone recommend you stuff when half the shows you're watching are like
Trash.
good
Dude,
to
okay. I can explain. I swear. Stop hitting me.
because like you like a lot of great stuff, and then you make yourself watch. You made yourself watch Handshakers.
Yeah, dude. It's all about the horseshoe theory. If it's at the far end, then it's the best, right?
But
Can't-
why continue to watch that? It's like you make yourself watch so much stuff that
Well,
you
not
miss
anymore.
out on other
if you
stuff.
look at, I drop my drop list is about 1/10 the size of my completed list. So like, if we pick up a new season, I only finish about 1/4 of whatever we started. Maybe about that. Maybe a little more, but I drop stuff now. Okay, I drop stuff. I swear.
No, but you go a little bit further than you should, and that's all time that could be spent reading manga or I don't know.
Yeah, but then I'd miss Lance and Masks. Do you want that on your
God damn,
conscience?
why do you like Lance and Masks?
Oh man, I need to rewatch that. I want to buy that.
No, you don't. Please don't.
I need to buy that show. It's so fucking bad. I love it.
This is what
Can I just
this is what I'm
ask?
talking about.
Can I just ask? How can Mayoiga be a mystery, horror, psychological drama, and a comedy at the same time?
Because comedy is the hidden tag, Danny.
What
It's
the
not- it's
fuck?
not-
You would know if
It's
you
not
had
a
a big
It
comedy.
brain.
literally makes no sense.
Get on that big brain time.
It's not a comedy. Nick just makes it a comedy so
It's
he
a
can
secret
No,
comedy.
but
watch
The
it.
no,
Room isn't
but
a
I'm
comedy, but
looking-
it really is a comedy.
I'm looking
Unintentional.
on the on its Mal page, and it says comedy right
it really?
there. Yes, it does. It says.
Oh, it does say, yeah, see?
It says
See?
mystery. It says mystery first, and then comedy second, and then
Checkmate.
horror, psychological drama.
That's why it's bad. Nick, why you watch bad shows?
Because it's great.
It has a score of 5.63. Its popularity is 601.
That's pretty good, actually. 600. You know why? It's because the Reddit threads for that like blew up. Everyone was just super excited for it, and then it's like, wait a second, we just got fucking trolled.
Nick, you gotta not torture
Great
yourself
show.
with like marathoning 15 million shows at the end, half of them being terrible. You just gotta watch the good shit.
No.
Like
You got to watch the really good stuff and the really bad stuff. 'Cause
You
that's where
almost
get
died.
The entertainment.
you almost died marathoning anime last weekend.
Yeah. Granted. Look, it's like okay, it's like watching porn, right? It's not real, but it's all about the spectacle. You want to see a show. That's what I want to see. Maybe a little bit of nipple penetration.
Ew.
I'm just kidding.
All
It's one of those weird hentai tags that's like, how is that possible?
Everyone pack up. Let's leave Nick's
All
house.
right.
This isn't working.
Bye, guys.
This isn't
It
working.
was nice.
Yeah,
It was
like
nice knowing y'all.
Look, just because you don't like getting enveloped by a giant slime doesn't mean you can put me down.
you gotta not torture yourself with 15 million shows while 7 of them are garbage, dude. You just can't do that.
Well, here's what I'll do. I'll drop all the ones that are 5 out of 10, and I'll still finish the ones that are 2 out of 10. How about that?
I'm trying to be serious, but I can't.
You can't with Nick.
Nick.
You can't.
It's just like fucking.
Give me that Mad Bull 34.
Both are-
I still have to see
Like,
that. I haven't watched that. Garzy's Wing.
I'm
Though.
laughing.
There you go.
I'm laughing because literally in the middle of what I was trying to call him out for, he did the thing that I was trying to call him out for by going, "Oh man, I should rewatch that." It's like, no, don't. I'm trying to get you to not do that. God.
I'm like the guy from Globo Gym, just covered in donuts.
Yeah.
For how long you guys have been on the podcast for? Like, it's just beyond me on why Nick is how he is when he watches stuff.
You know, oh God, I don't even know. There's like some merit to it because then he can talk about it, but then it's like, who's listening? Because no one else is watching it.
Yeah.
But Nick.
No, that's the whole point.
Like the Fairy Force 5 or whatever that show was.
Oh my God, that was fucking awful. Yeah. No, and it's great because like what I really want to do is I need to learn more about like the shit show that happened in the production of these bad things, because that's how bad shows are made. It's like something went wrong. That's what I want to learn more about.
I just can't get behind watching a really bad show.
Just to watch
just
it.
It's like watching a train
it.
wreck. It's watching reality TV. Same difference.
It's so cringy though.
Except there's lollies who get married to their uncles and stuff.
I think the only show that I kind of agree with you that was kind of bad but actually is like a guilty pleasure was Magical Girl Site.
Yeah, there we go.
Like
that's the honorary top 10 from last year.
I mean, that show was really not that great, you know.
Give me those eye bags.
The animation in that show, I'm just like, oh. But
Damn it, Danny, you're an enabler.
I said it before. I'll say it again.
No, I'm not. What are you talking about?
They need to make a Nendoroid of the main girl, complete with the eye bags underneath her eyes. I'd buy that.
Oh my God.
I need one that looks like a Nendoroid that all the other Nendoroids are happy, and one of them looks like she was abused.
God.
So
all right. I'm gonna let's.
Man. But she can have her little heart gun. That's cute.
So here's what we're gonna do too. I just thought of this mid podcast. We're gonna put a Twitter poll, and then I don't know. I'll figure it out.
Oh, is Nick gonna win again?
You'll vote me, Nick, or Danny.
Wait, how do you even vote for then?
Who had the worst problem? I don't know.
Like, you're the one who's making the poll.
Like who had the who? Let's do like who needed the intervention the most or something. Like who had the worst issues.
Okay.
Oh, well,
sure.
that's
You know what I
definitely
mean?
going to be
Like-
Nick. Nick is going to win again.
I feel personally attacked. Wait, how am I
No,
gonna
the
win?
person with the least votes is gonna win because they have not as serious issues.
Then people are going to
Wait, no,
vote,
it has to be.
vote less on Nick so that he can still win.
Okay, then we'll pose the
How
question.
will I win
so
if
it's
my
like,
bots don't vote for me, guys?
we'll pose the question like, who needed the least help during the?
Oh,
I
like
don't know.
who needed the least help? Yeah.
Yeah, like who had the least amount of problems compared to,
Who's the best?
who's the best? All right, let's move on to Danny. Cue the music. Cue the My Strange Addiction music right here. Or I don't know, some dramatic.
Danny stumbles into a dark room with a half-drunk wine glass in her hand.
She's got like some white powdery
She
substance
has, like,
going from the left nostril
Her bra strap is
to her
showing.
right
no,
cheek.
I would
like,
never. I would never.
Her bra strap is
I'd
showing,
have a
and then,
joint
like,
in my hand.
her shoes are like covered in dog poop because she just ran through the neighbor's lawn.
Oh my god, that's gross.
But it
Danny.
turns out it was Finn's poop because she made Finn go poop on her neighbor's lawn.
Finn doesn't poop. Finn is perfect, Sam. How dare you?
Yeah, Finn doesn't go to the
Finn
bathroom.
poops. Finn poops. And he pees.
So I'll go first. I feel like I can help Danny
No, you
find
can't.
a big robot or
No,
a
you
mecha
can't.
show that she would enjoy. Yes,
you
I
can't.
can. And I'm like, why don't you? First tell me why
Diane
you don't
Dollar,
like
there's
them.
penises.
First tell. First, tell me why you don't like them, or why you can't get into them,
I just...
or do you just legit not like them?
I don't know. It's just... Every time I see a big robot show, like a mech show, it's slightly political. If it's like space, it has to really drag me in. Like Cowboy Bebop and Outlaw Star really drag me in. Because that's
Well,
like
those shows had great characters.
yeah, and that's like to me those two shows are space westerns. So that's that's a completely different genre. But the mech shows, they're slightly political if you really think about it, because they're at war.
All the
and
Gundams are.
everything.
You would not like any Gundam, Danny. Don't ever watch Gundam.
I mean, I do not frequently watch, but every now and then I'll watch Gundam Wing, like the one that
Or maybe
I grew up on.
you might like Gundam 00 because all the guys are like male models. And it has a pretty good dub.
But
so that's
wait a second.
watch
wait
Gundam
a second.
00. There you go.
Hold on a second.
Just kind of drone out all the politics. Who cares?
There is one mech show that I really enjoy, and I've
Okay.
said it, and I've
Attack on
said it,
Titan?
and I've said it on the podcast maybe quite frequently, and that's Escaflowne.
Okay.
That's like a fantasy mech, but yeah, close enough.
That it's close to a mech show, because they're still going.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
But like, I'm talking about like, and I will say this too. This might be, maybe my intervention for Danny is not the best because big robot shows lately have not been very good. But like, Full Metal Panic and Nadesco and
I still have to finish Nadesco.
Nadesco's not really a mech show though.
Shut up, Nick.
It has a couple of mechs in it, and it has like the little commercials with fake. I don't know. They're paying homage to some other old show.
The
but, yeah.
anime within the anime.
Yeah.
Geki Ganger. His
Geki
name is
Ganger.
Geki Ganger.
Yeah, it's paying homage to one of like the 70s or 60s mecha shows. But yeah.
I don't know. I just never really. I never really picked on it, like picked up on it. It was just not. The shows that I usually watch are very feminine, and Nick can even say that because I'm a girl.
Danny's too straight. You're too straight, Danny, for your own good.
For anime wise, I'm too straight. Real life problems, I'm not so straight. But that's neither here or there.
Well, in real life, every girl's bi, so we all know that.
Shut up. That's
Nick.
not.
He's
That's not.
looking-
No.
You could quote me on that.
We're not gonna
Don't quote it.
me wrong.
Don't quote
We're
it.
not
Prove me
quoting
wrong.
you. No, we're not quoting you. Anyway, yeah, I to me, I guess when I see a mech show, it's very masculine. It's like JoJo. JoJo is super, super masculine, and I can't get into it.
Wait, but JoJo has hot guys, Danny. Come on, they have their rippling
I still
abs
can't- I
sticking
still
out
can't-
from their belly shirts.
I
Doing
don't know
crazy
what it
poses.
is, but I just can't get into it.
They have
It's
giant
not-
calf muscles.
Okay, but what
But
about
I like Baki.
if there's like drama involved, like enough drama involved, would you probably like it a little bit
If there
more?
was enough drama, and less like explanation of like what goes on in the war, then I'd probably give it a chance.
So you'd probably lean more towards like big robot or super robot, where there's like a singular hero, like Escaflowne,
Yes.
versus in Escaflowne.
Well,
there's
Gurren
other
Lagann,
bigger-
though, right? Have you seen Gurren Lagann?
No.
You might like that.
I feel like you might like that. Yeah, like
It is a very
But-
masculine show, but they don't give a fuck about science.
I've seen a little bit of what is that show? Aquarion, I think that it's called.
yeah,
Is that on
yeah,
Netflix?
No. I mean, was it on Netflix?
I'm
don't
thinking
know.
I think
something
it was
different.
for a minute.
It
but
was
I don't think it's
on. I
anymore.
know for sure. It was on like this anime channel when I used to have cable. It used to come on. And every time it popped up, I would watch a little bit of it. Excuse me. It was just not really my thing. You know, I have so much other stuff that I need to watch that I'm more interested in.
that you'd rather either you have like so like if
Yeah,
you
like
had a
Maison
chance to
Koku. Danny, how do you call yourself? What's
You
your name?
just
Ryusuke
like
Takahashi?
you
Rumiko
literally
Takahashi.
Just cut some.
I just cut
you
some
really
off.
cut me.
Cut.
Maison
you cut me
Koku,
right in
Danny,
the
watch
heart.
it.
It's on my plan to watch.
But
It's only like
I
90
guess what you're saying
episodes.
is, I guess what you're saying is if you were about to go through your backlog, you'd rather watch something else than a mecha show.
Yeah.
And I think also what it sounds like, and sometimes you're just not into a genre. You're just not.
Yeah.
So, but what it sounds
I'm really
like-
not into shonen either. You know, as much as I try, I can't get into them. Maybe
It also
hear little bits and pieces of certain shonen.
Wait, do you
Slime.
like Dragon Ball or
Yeah.
My Hero? That's shonen.
I don't like My Hero. I like Dragon
Well, to
Ball.
be fair,
and Dragon Ball
is
Z.
better. So
I'll watch that.
So, but it sounds like though you would rather lean towards where there's the big robot. There's like one hero robot where it's like Escaflowne or Mazinger, and they fight other giants in the show.
Yeah.
Rather than a mecha show where there's a war and there's
and it like jumps.
spaceships and shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's funny. It's so funny because I like Star Wars, and Star Wars is kind of like that.
no, but Star Wars is
Star
just.
Wars.
Didn't they just steal the story from Hidden Fortress? From some like old Japanese movie?
For A New Hope, they
Chinese
stole
movie?
like a bunch of like little things.
Oh, I'm not even aware of that.
But it's just
For a new-
all it is all Star Wars is a hero's journey. You don't need to know shit about shit. You can just watch it.
Yeah, that's true.
You don't need to know shit about fuck, all right?
They don't get
All right,
bogged down
well-
in the autistic minutia of the fedora tipping gentleman.
I don't think my intervention was that successful, but at least I have a better insight of why Danny hates Cheetos.
Oh, we're going back to that again, huh?
Why you hate her?
No, but I mean, if someone is like, if you have a show for me, if you want to recommend me a mech show, I'd get. It's not like I would turn it away. I'd give it a shot.
Oh yeah, guys, it's not just me. Like if
Giant
you guys
Robo.
like if any of you guys listening want to recommend like us stuff or like whatever you have to help us intervention the other person, then please tell us when you hear this.
Yeah,
okay.
for sure.
Wait, Dan, have you
Because
seen
you
Gunbuster?
Gunbuster.
Oh, dude, Danny.
That has girl pilots. It's all about fighting spirit. It's basically
Dude,
Oh,
Gunbuster and
Gunbuster
Diebuster is.
Danny. Gunbuster is a sports show.
Wait,
but
no,
it has
I think
mechs.
Danny.
That's what
no,
it
I
is.
think Danny's seen Gunbuster.
I did because
I
I remember before I became a host, you guys were doing Gunbuster and Diebuster, and I did watch them.
Yeah, dude, Gunbuster and Diebuster.
I didn't finish Diebuster though, but I remember saying
wrecked.
that I
Gunbuster's
liked.
better.
I remember saying that I liked Diebuster better than Gunbuster.
Well, you're wrong, but that's okay. We can't all have perfect taste.
But no, those are both like femme-fronted, femme-powered shows, so those are fucking dope. I love them. Fucking Kochu. I'm gonna get Coach tattooed on my motherfucking chest. Screw NDS. I'm gonna get Coach tattooed on my body right now. Coach is
Get them
shit.
aviators.
The aviators, dude.
Dude, I nut every time I see the Gunbuster character designs.
So good.
Haruhiko Mikamoto. I love that guy.
All right, so Nick, do you want to, yell at Danny now? As long as we have her
Yeah,
here.
as long as you're here, Danny. Slaps Danny across the face as she's sitting in a chair, like James Bond style.
Get a hold of yourself.
I splash a cup of cold water on her just to wake her up. Wake up! Okay, Danny, your first problem is that you watch dubs over subs. Why can't you just read? Just dart your eyes to the bottom, dart them back up, dart them bottom, dart them up, or just ignore half the text. Who cares? Dubs versus subs, Danny. Why can't you just watch more subs?
I do watch subs.
But you only watch the dub though.
No, I don't. I watch subs. Half of
For the seasonal stuff.
Half of my sports anime. My favorite sports anime is subbed. It's not dubbed.
What is it?
Yaomushi Pedal is not dubbed.
Okay. God, I should have guessed. God damn it. That was my other intervention. But you watch fucking Revolutionary Girl Utena dubbed.
Yeah, so
That is a crime. That's blasphemy.
that's not a crime.
That was
I
a
grew up
terrible
with that
dub.
shit. I grew up
You
with that
watched
shit.
K-On! Dubbed.
Yeah,
Son,
so it
back
was
me
good.
up here.
It was good.
Smack her around a little bit, Sam.
Listening-
We gotta knock some sense into her.
Listening to what's her name? What's the main girl's name?
Yui.
Yui. Yeah, Yui's voice is so fucking cute.
It sounds 100 times better in the subtitle though. They were legendary performances.
I prefer the dub. It was a lot cuter to me, and I still do.
Danny, are you one of those people where like if you watch the dub first, that's how you like it? Or do you go back and watch the other language and go, oh no, I like this better?
So back in the day when anime wasn't so available, I used to watch dubs all the time. That's why anything that I've seen on Toonami or Adult Swim, like all of those shows that I grew up with, I will always watch the dub for those.
Yeah, same.
And when I really started to get into anime and I had more access to it, like Crunchyroll and all those other servers, I realized that there was a lot more anime out there, and that's when I started to give subs a chance, because some of the shows that I wanted to watch, either there wasn't a dub available for me to have access, or there was no dub at all.
Yeah.
But if I do watch a sub, in my head, sometimes I picture certain voice actors to play those characters. And then when I do find out that there's a dub, I maybe like watch maybe 1 or 2 episodes to like test the waters. And if I like it, then I'll watch it so that I have a better understanding on what goes on in that anime, because sometimes when I'm watching a sub, and there's just like so much chaos, like Kill a Kill, for example. There was just so much reading. My brain was hurting me, so I could not watch that until.
Well, Kill la Kill has a great dub.
To be fair, yes, it does have a great dub. So that's why I prefer that Kill la Kill dubbed over subbed. Only because I can't. My brain and my eyes can't comprehend like what to pay attention to more, because I'm trying to understand it. So, and I'm a slow reader. So if there's a whole bunch of words on the screen, I'm going to press pause and read every single thing until I understand it. That's why, for example, Cells
never watch Monogatari.
So you think Cells at Work. I'm seriously waiting for a dub for that show, because
why isn't that show dubbed?
There's just so much information and I feel like that show will have such a great dub for it, and there's still no dub for it.
And they should show it in American schools, because I learned way more from that than in 7th grade biology.
I low-key don't really like Cells at Work. You should intervention me for that.
Get out. Get out right now.
It's a fine show.
There's no helping that.
I don't like learning, okay? It offends me.
I don't want to learn while watching anime. It's stupid.
I feel like I'm getting tricked. How
Nick,
dare
this isn't about you anymore. We done you already.
No, so Nick is the opposite, though. Like, Nick will watch it one way, and then he'll watch it the other way, and then be like, oh, I like this better.
That's kind of what Danny was saying, but...
I mean, if the dub... If I have access to the dub, I will watch the dub. Like,
no matter how shitty it is. See, that's the difference. I will objectively, with my supreme perfect taste, I will decide which one is better.
I'm trying to think a new show that's out that has a dub already.
Most of them do, I think.
Watching. I forgot.
Shield Hero has a dub. It's a pretty good dub, though.
Yeah,
yes. Shield Hero, I actually like.
I think that dub's pretty decent.
Didn't Shield Hero and Slime, didn't they get simulcasted? Right.
Yeah.
I didn't really like the Slime dub because the Slime sub was better. Like the voice of the Slime was a lot cuter in the sub when he turned into the slime.
I can agree with you on that, but it's still. Slime still has a decent dub for the rest of the characters, I feel.
The problem, though, is you get these old ladies, these operatic, like, warble-mouthed 40-year-old ladies voicing fucking 7-year-olds. They can't do it. You got to get these tiny Japanese girls.
Lucy Christensen can do it.
They're the only ones who can create the moe.
But Lucy Christensen can do it.
Well, we only have one of her, don't we? We don't have... enough.
Monica Rial can 5. Do it.
Her voice is very distinct. I'll give her that.
Yeah, but she can still do it.
Okay, so
yeah, but it's not like the little girl. She does like the funny characters, like the one girl in Guilty Crown. That was really funny, but she's like she's like the female Ian Sinclair, basically.
So Nick's other part of his intervention to Danny here on the show sheet says, "Do you even care about life?"
No, I said, why do you skip OPs? Do you even care about life?
Okay, listen. I have the reason
dare you.
why I skip openings. If I like it, I'll watch it. I'll watch it full through. But if I'm not feeling it, but I like the show, and I'm on a time limit, I'm gonna be skipping that shit because I don't have time. I wanna get through this. I wanna know what happens. So.
A real anime fan makes time, Danny. We make time for those openings.
Well, once I get my license for massage therapy, then I'll have fucking time. So for now,
Okay.
I'm gonna be skipping those OPs.
Okay, so I'm gonna say two things. Number one, I'm the same way with that. Number two, I kind of relate to that because of the first part of Nick's intervention, or your response to the first part is because when I was a kid, I would get anime from Suncoast Video.
Yes.
And they had 'em on
and Sam Goodies.
And they had them on VHS, right? And you had to find them. You had to look at the side of the tape to see if it was dub or sub.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone would go for the dubs. So sometimes I was just left with the subs. So I would just buy it because I really wanted to watch it. And I watched it first. If I watched it first like that, then that's how I like it.
Oh man, when Ava gets that new dub, it's gonna be a shit show.
I cannot wait till
I
that
will
happens
not
so
be
we can
able to.
review.
I will not be able to no matter how good it is, I'm gonna hate it.
Dude, we're gonna review the fuck out of that. So anyway, okay.
Oh, you could have
Nick,
also did an intervention on me for Ava.
Oh my god.
Well, have you watched it or not?
I have. I'm just.
Oh, well, I don't know what you
just
gave it.
whatever
so
about
whatever.
it. What did I give it?
We don't
That's
like
a
robot
whole
shows.
other episode.
That's a whole.
Here's the trick.
That's a whole
Here's
can
the
of
trick,
worms.
Danny. When you watch a show that a lot of people really love, like Madoka or Ava or fucking My Hero or whatever, just give it a 5 out of 10.
I
That'll
gave
piss
it
people
a
off the
okay.
most.
Okay, here you go.
Don't give it a 1. Don't give it a 1. Give it a 5.
I gave Ava a 7.
See, that's slightly angering, but it's not as angering as a 5.
Maybe I should
That's
bump it
the real
down
way
to
to
a
troll.
6.
Okay, now
6
you're
is
just being
pretty good.
hurtful.
6 is pretty good.
Yeah.
Fine. Or maybe I should just bump it down to a 4.
There you go. I'm telling you, 5 is the sweet
Let's
spot.
relax. Let's
For
calm
maximum
down.
salt, give it right
Okay,
in the middle.
me and-
Be like, it was medium. It was okay.
Me and Nick didn't
that.
come here to attack you, okay, Danny? We just came.
I'm gonna give Yamushi a pedal of 5 before even watching it. How do you feel about that?
Fuck you, man. Fuck you.
First basket is a 6 at best.
Whoa, now. Whoa.
We're gonna get out of Danny's house because clearly,
First basket
I don't
is
know.
the
The dog
best.
poop's
I
starting to smell a
literally-
little bit.
Yeah.
I literally cried in the first episode of the reboot.
Finn
It's
is
so good.
giving us the eye right now, and we're just
He's
like,
giving you those
"You're
cute
too-
little puppy dog eyes.
We're too cute. You're too cute, and you're cuting us out of here. And Nick has cuteness aggression, so he's gonna squeeze you until you die.
Arthur
so.
Fist dot emoji.
Dot emoji.
That's me right now.
Okay, guys. If you guys want to lay into me now, you can.
Go ahead, Nick.
All right, Sam walks in to a basement, Saw style. You wake up, you're chained to a toilet
Dun, dun, dun.
with like a
Dun,
dead
dun,
guy
dun,
there.
dun, dun,
I've never
dun,
really
dun,
seen Saw, so I'm just making this shit up.
I've
So there's
seen
a
all
guy
of them.
there, and then like you get real hungry and you think about eating him, but before you can start to eat him, the what's his name, Jack-o'-lantern man. What's that guy's
You
name?
mean the little puppet from Saw? His
Yeah.
name is Billy.
Billy. I'm gonna call him Billy the Jack-o'-lantern. He tricycles in and says, "You want to play a little game?" And then, then the rest of us pile in. Through we come in. We're dressed up as bathroom tiles right now. We're
What the
like the
hell?
drywall and shit, and we like close in on you, and
What
we're
the fuck?
we're chanting, and you're scared, and you're starting to you're clutching the dead body, and you're thinking about eating it, but then it's too scary to eat it. So then we start to chant at you, Sam. Why do you? First of all, how do you watch Dragon Ball suck?
Okay, I can explain that.
That's degeneracy. That is a travesty.
I can explain that. I watch Dragon Ball Super Sub, and Nick always gives me shit for it. That is legit just because I wanted to watch it. I didn't want to wait for the dub. The dub I know is way better. I just didn't want to wait.
We need to put you in a room like Train Spotting style and have a baby crawl in the ceiling so that you stop watching Dragon Ball subbed.
Well, I mean, right now it's currently done right now, so it's not like I've been, I watched the Broly movie dubbed. That was really good.
Okay.
Broly
Well,
movie
you're
was
starting to
so
rehab.
good.
You're starting to rehab. Are you gonna besmirch Christopher Sabat and Sean Schmemmels hard work on Dragon Ball? Huh?
No, I think they all did really good. I think everybody in that movie did.
Why
really
you gotta
good.
watch an old
No.
lady? Why is old lady Goku good enough for you? Why? I start banging pots and
Nick's voice cracked in the middle of that.
I did that on purpose.
Why?
I start banging
Nick
pots
is-
and pans. I'm banging pots and pans in your face right now. Why?
Nick is starting to cry. He's like, why?
Well, I'm dressed up as the sink, and like my faucet starts dripping.
Okay, I already explained that. So whatever. Is that it?
That's one of them. Danny has to go. Danny's dressed up as the toilet.
Oh, I thought you were gonna do your whole thing first before Dan.
Tom, you're
but
trapped
you
in a
have a whole
bathroom.
bunch of stuff
But
here.
the bathroom is made out of cosplaying people. One of us is somebody's a wall too. There's a couple walls in there. The walls are literally and
You-
figuratively closing in on you, Sam.
You went really in on my scenario, and for you guys, is we were just like, okay, we're in your house.
Well, we made up some stuff. Everyone got smacked around a little bit.
Yeah. Well, no, we only smacked Danny.
No, I feel like I got smacked by a candlestick or something.
by candlestick.
I just got concussion.
In
They
the-
gave
in
me a
the-
concussion, so I forgot.
In the
what
billiard
happened.
room, by Colonel Mustard.
In the conservatory.
Okay, so what else you got? Is that all you got?
He's got a whole bunch
I got
of
more, but
stuff.
Danny, you got to go next.
You want me to go?
Why does Danny gotta-
Why?
We're doing this in like a round table style.
Oh,
We're gonna bludgeon.
Why is mine
some until-
different?
Until they don't know what's going on.
You just want to torture your girl right now. You guys are assholes.
All right. Well,
fine.
you know what? It's okay. It's time for you to watch some sports anime. You giving me crap about me and big robots. I'm gonna give you shit for sports anime.
I like some.
I like some.
Like what? Name something.
I liked Hanebado.
Name a good one though.
Oh, come on.
I'm trying to make as
Hanebado
many
wasn't
people
that
salty as I
bad.
can.
Hanebado wasn't.
I'm just trying to
that
make you
bad.
guys salty.
And
You know what?
Yuri on
The-
Ice doesn't count.
Yeah, that's not really
How
sports.
does your what? Why?
That's yaoi. That's
like-
shoujo.
that's more
shonen
yaoi
ai.
than-
That's
yeah.
shonen ai.
That's a little bit more yaoi because you can totally tell that Victor and what's his name, Yuri are in love. So
Yeah, it's the OTP.
They fucking.
they fucking.
God, Nick is always that guy at the party. Dude, you know they're boning. Fucking.
And it's
I
so
said
obvious.
that last podcast too.
The thing is, it's so obvious who's the bottom and who's the top. So it just makes it easy to watch. You know.
Okay, so I don't really have an excuse for this one. Just
Bam.
I don't know.
Wait, you've
When's
seen
the
Ashita
last
no
time
Joe, right? That's a sports show.
I didn't finish it.
Okay,
But
well,
yeah.
first of all, how dare you? Second
I've
of all,
seen
I
most
got
of
to
it,
start
and I saw
watching
the
it.
ending. And I also played the arcade game, which is really, really terrible. But I don't know. Maybe the reason why I like Ashita no Joe though and Megalobox and shit like that is because there's fighting in it, and I love martial arts movies and fighting sports movies.
Well, you should watch Baki.
But
Have you seen
with
Baki?
with Haikyuu and Run with the Wind and all them, I don't know. It's just
Sounds like fucking balls.
Well,
what is this shit?
then
The only
there's
ball
I like
Sam wants.
Keijo.
The only ball you want, Sam, is a subtitle Dragon Ball.
Oh my god. I like Keijo. That's a sports anime, right?
Oh, that is actually. You're right. You're right. That is a good one. I'll give you props for that.
It's not just because of the big delicious booty.
That's one part of it. Yeah, I agree.
I don't count that. I'm
That's the
talking
appeal of
about
it, though,
no,
Danny.
but I'm talking about actual, legit sports,
Oh, ball sports.
or
That's what she
ball
said.
sports, or even last was it last fall? Fall 2018. There was a sports show about sumo wrestling.
That's still a
Oh
ball
yeah, you
sport.
were
if
watching
think
that,
about it.
weren't you?
Yeah.
God damn it, Nick.
Hinomaru Sumo. I feel
Yeah, that's
like
right.
you would like that one.
Wait, Sam, are you into wrestling?
Why,
Danny's
'cause I'm
into
fat?
wrestling.
No.
Great intervention.
No.
And secondly, put down the creamsicles.
Creamsicles.
I want a fucking creamsicle.
You know what? I don't really have like. Maybe I always kept saying I wanted to watch Haikyuu and I never did.
You need to. It's so good.
Yeah, Sam. That might go on your decade list. Who knows?
You too,
Wait, what about
you too, Nick? You need to watch.
Yeah,
it
Nick,
too.
you little bitch.
I was gonna say I'm not trying to project my own issues here, but what about Nick?
That's why I said you too, Nick.
Yeah, Nick, you fucking bitch.
Both
I just said that.
both of my like interventions to the two of you are pretty similar.
They're just like,
So,
why aren't you watching this?
why-
Danny's
why
like,
aren't you
why aren't
watching
you more
this?
yaoi?
Why aren't you more yaoi? Yeah.
Yeah, Nick, you're the only straight guy here.
It's
Why
the
don't
same
you-
thing with Nana.
No,
and
Danny is
Beck.
the straightest one among us.
Oh my
And I'm like
God.
99.9% straight, but Danny's 100%.
I'm pretty sure out of all our employees, though, Smokey's
Smokey
the
is
most
the most,
straight.
for sure.
That's true. Smokey will top
He's just
anything.
like, if any anime has one male character, he's just like, nope, he won't watch it.
I remember I said that. I was like, I would watch a show if it's cute girls and like a subject I don't care about, but if it's boys, it's like, fuck this shit. I'm not watching that.
Even if the anime is a big robot anime and all the characters are girls, but the big robot has a male entity or computer
Gross.
AI in it, he'll be like, no.
He's
gross.
tainting the women. He's tainting
Yeah.
my waifus.
Yeah. Okay. I will. What? So you're saying I should watch Haikyuu? Then?
Yes. Yeah.
You
Even
think
if
I'd be into that one because I'm into shonen or what?
I feel like your attention, like you would pay attention more, because it's kind of similar. Because you said you liked Hanebado, right? You've seen.
I liked Hanebado because there was a lot of drama in
Okay.
it. But yeah.
Um.
And boobs.
Okay, both of you, I need an intervention on both of you. Kaiji Ultimate Survivor. You both need to
Here
watch
we
that
go.
shit. It's a
God
sports
damn
show.
it.
It has drama. There's no females in it whatsoever, so Danny will love it.
What
it
is
has all the
What is
males
it
that you could
again?
want.
What is it?
Kaiji Ultimate Survivor. He has to play a bunch of crazy gambling games to save his life.
Oh, that. I've seen some of that.
And he has a giant nose.
Yeah, I've seen some of that.
Doesn't have a dub though, so get wrecked.
Yeah,
Get
I
wrecked.
put that. I've actually. Let's see. I
Dude,
put
Sam,
that.
you would
I
fucking
started.
love
Yeah,
Kaiji.
I started watching that, and I put it on hold. I'm actually on episode 17 on that. Kaiji
How do you stop
Ultimate
that show?
Survivor, right?
That's like a marathoner.
because
It's hard to even put it down.
because I was watching other things at the time.
All right, well, there
right.
you go. I made
All
my
right,
piece
so-
right there.
Anybody else?
I mean, I got like 10 more, Sam.
I'm
Why do you hate
only
anime?
half listening because I
Why
know it's a
do
bunch
you
of
hate
bullshit.
anime?
Why do you hate anime?
I don't hate anime.
Why do
What do
you
you
hate
mean?
fun? Why don't you like comedy? Why don't you ever laugh? You know how to laugh?
I like comedy.
He,
I laugh
what?
at your bitch ass.
Sam likes Honda.
Besides that,
Sam likes Honda.
Yeah, I like Skullface Johnson.
and working buddies.
that's not comedy, Sam. That's a something face something.
It is
That
comedy.
is comedy.
That's a something face something. If
No.
you didn't have a skull face, you wouldn't even care. You wouldn't give him the time of day.
You just want to yell at your girl right now. Fuck you. I don't hate anime. I just
Why don't you like Prison School? Why don't you laugh at it? Do you want to laugh?
Ew, prison school is gross.
Nick,
Yeah,
come
that's
on.
the funny part about it. Wait,
Be
did you
serial.
liked Asabase though? Okay, so that's a little weird how you like that, but not Prison School.
Oh my god.
Asobe Asubase is a lot more appealing, and there's no like sexualization.
There's no disgusting male. Well, actually, there's a few in there, but
Yeah, but it's not. It's like it's subtle. It's not like so out there. You know, yeah, there's that creepy teacher who like thought the water was pee and everything, and he licked it.
you gotta be thorough, Danny. You can't let these hooligans be peeing on your classroom floor. You gotta taste it.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh man.
No, but seriously, Sam, like, you also need to get up on your shit with Beck and Nana. You're into music and everything,
Yes,
and you
Sam.
still haven't watched both of them.
Oh my god.
Yes, I'm a little bitch.
I thought you guys were gonna be serious. All this is just you telling me to watch it. That
Well,
I was
I'll
gonna
tell you another
maybe
thing.
kind of already
Why don't-
watch probably.
Why don't you
maybe.
like cute girls doing cute things shows? Why don't you like the club shows? Why
Because it
don't
gets
you like
it's
K-On?
so fucking annoying.
Why do you hate K-On,
Wait,
Sam? You hate K-On.
Sam,
Just
you
admit
didn't
it.
like
I don't
K-On?
hate K-On.
You
Say
didn't
it.
like
Say it.
K-On?
I loved K-On!
Say it.
Lies.
God!
And secondly, why won't you ever admit that Nadesco's your favorite show? You're like,
I did-
Ava's my favorite. No, it's not. Bullshit.
Okay, because I've told you, I've explained it a million times, okay? That Ava is God tier, so I don't even put it with anything else. It sits in its own temperature controlled room in its own casing in my house, while all the other anime sits on just my regular shelf.
All the other animes, Smokey's litter box.
No, that's your
Smokey,
that's
don't-
your anime, Nick.
No, that's my bed.
Damn.
Ew.
I get woken up with pee on my face. That's my
Look,
alarm
Nadesco
clock.
is my favorite, but it's not like I don't compare it with Ava. I don't compare anything with Ava. But like if we're talking about it with Ava out of the equation, it is my favorite. There, you happy?
You talked
God.
about it all the time in the beginning when you
You talked about it all the time.
You did.
That's because that's the only thing I've ever seen.
The only thing Sam has ever seen. Sam's just been faking it this whole time.
I bullshitted every seasonal up until
Sam has
now.
seen 4 anime ever.
Nadesco the movie, Ava and the Ava movies,
And Michiko to Hachin.
and Michiko no Hachin, yeah, and Kumamiko.
And Catch It 1,
Which-
obviously. But,
Oh yeah, dude, Catch It 1 is the greatest anime of all time.
Speaking of Catch It 1,
What?
why do you like side characters so much? Why you gotta be a little bitch
What's wrong
about
with
it?
side characters,
ReZero.
man?
Sam, we're all like talking about ReZero, and Sam's like, I like that side character. Blah, blah,
What's
blah,
wrong
blah.
with side characters?
The best girl is
No,
Amelia.
no.
And
Now
then,
I'm
and then
defending.
Subaru, and then
Now
Ram and Ram.
it's time for me to defend.
and then Beetlejuice, and then probably that little monkey puppet thing, and then all the other characters, and maybe the butler too. But not all the other characters suck. Fuck them. Why do you got all these? Why do you gotta like the side character trap those in 4 minutes of the whole show?
What's wrong with side characters?
They don't matter.
Yeah, they do.
They're plot
They wouldn't be in
devices.
there if they didn't. They wouldn't be in there if
The-
they didn't matter a little bit.
They're
the
pandering
only
plot
the only
devices.
show that has a whole bunch of side characters and they don't matter is Shiki.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say
Fuck
Mayoiga.
that show. Fuck
Yeah,
that
Mayoiga's
show.
got 50 main characters.
No, they're all
Like
side
you're talking,
characters.
you always yell about me about side characters, but that's like your favorite fucking show.
That's going number 1 on my decade list. Thank you. Very
I'll
much.
tell you right now, the scenario you
Followed
built
by
for my
Lance and
intervention.
Mask.
This is the worst Jigsaw game ever built. Like he's like there's a terrible Saw movie.
Don't
2 out
make
of
me
10.
clang more pots and pans in your face.
What the fuck?
Oh my god. All right, I thought you were gonna be for real. Like you.
This is
Whatever.
Sam. This is
This is
Nick
for
we're
real.
talking. This is Nick we're talking. He's never serious.
Tom, you're playing a little game right now. You're on the Ergo Proxy game show right now, and Pino is quizzing you. All right?
You know, yeah, okay.
Why haven't you seen Ergo Proxy yet?
Like you just keep saying it.
Oh man! Shout out to Ergo
You still
Proxy.
haven't mentioned Hunter x Hunter either, Nick.
Yeah, we already convinced Tom to watch that. We already intervened on him.
We
We
I'll tell you
bullied
what
Sam
though.
for a while.
I'll tell you what though, and like editing and doing stuff for the podcast and like doing seasonal shit, and then adding the spotlights for the decade spotlight has been super. I gotta like sometimes I end up marathoning stuff just because it's just like I can't do it any other time. I gotta set aside a whole day to marathon stuff.
I know what you
But
mean.
like
That's part of
I
my
feel like-
my intervention. Why do you got a marathon?
because
you just got to
well,
do a steady drip like Smokey's.
I'm so
peeing
I
on
can't
you.
do that. I can't do that.
Why can't you do a steady drip? Why can't you just watch like 3 episodes a day?
Well, actually, with Penguin Drum, I'm doing that right now. I'm kind of doing like.
Well,
a
you can
steady
do a
drum with
mini
Penguin Drum.
marathon, a 1-hour marathon every day. There you go.
I'm just not. I don't like that. I like watching. I don't know why I like the. I just like sitting down and watching. Like,
Well, I think a lot of people do. That's why Netflix exists.
yeah. Maybe I'm too spoiled because of
Sam,
Netflix and Hulu now.
You need
I
to
don't
get
know.
more ADHD like me, where you can't concentrate on anything and you leave all your projects unfinished. Be more like me.
Don't be more like him.
Everyone just be like Nick. You know what? I got poor time management too. Like me and Nick were talking about that the last episode.
Yeah, I think we all do. Maybe not Danny, but me and Sam do for sure.
I think Danny prioritizes very well, but like she just has a lot to do, so that's why she gets like stressed out. But like I just have poor time management on top of being busy also, so it's like I don't know. I also like. Okay, you know what? Like, here's why you guys are bitches. Okay, because I get out of work. Okay, I gotta go to the stove.
All right, here we go. Here's the smallest
Yeah, buy
violin playing.
some water flavored Haterade.
I gotta
Here's
get
the
milk.
world's
I gotta
smallest
get
violin.
eggs. I gotta get cat food.
Cat food
I gotta
flavored
get
Haterade.
I gotta get smoky sand, and then I gotta come home and listen to these two cats bitch and meow the whole entire fucking time I'm trying to record with your bitch asses. And then late at night, like 2, 3 in the morning, Quokka will at me like, "Oh, by the way, Sam, I just withdrew this money for Anime Summit to buy a fart for my mouth, and I like to fart." And it's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
It's new mouth fart technology, Sam.
And then everybody in their mother is texting me going, "Oh, Sam, would you do this logo for me, but for free? It's good exposure."
You sounded like Calvin for me. You sounded like Slurg.
Oh, Slurg, yeah, Slurg.
Attention, everyone. It's time for your mandatory bathroom break. Sam, this is
God.
your mandatory bathroom break. Danny is the toilet dressed up, and I'm in the sink, and we're banging pots and pans on you.
Well, the
You're
joke's on
peeing
you 'cause
yourself a
I
little bit.
pee in the sink.
Oh, snap.
Ironically, you can't pee anywhere because we're standing up, and we're above you. Little bitch.
Why would the toilet be that's so nasty? Why would the toilet be above for cockadookey and pee-pee to
You
fall
got
down?
flushed, all right?
Flushed where?
Pipes?
Oh, you mean like in the floor above? I was imagining like it was like in its own little
No,
section.
Sam. It's
in
like
the room
fucking.
on the
It's like the
ceiling.
brave little toaster. We stand up and start dancing around. Okay. Come on, visualize it.
Brave Little Toaster is 10 out of 10.
Theater of the
10 out of
mind.
10.
It's
Guys,
a
have you guys?
movie.
Do you guys remember Rockadoodle?
Yeah, all I remember from that movie is the stupid little kid going, "Chanticleer!" the whole entire fucking movie.
It's so good though.
I like that he's a little kitty.
Yeah, he turns into a
He's
cat.
a little cat
Turns
face.
into a
It's
cat.
10 out of 10 movie because he's a cat face.
And Fern Gully. Oh man.
That's like a 5 out of 10 because there's no cats in it.
What?
Wow, get wrecked. 5 out of 10, the
Fern
ultimate
Gully
salt.
is so good. Robin Williams is in that.
Danny, would
I
it make you
actually
feel
have
better
that.
if I
No,
gave
yeah,
it a 2 out of
I-
10?
No.
I love Fern Gully.
Which would you rather have me give it, a 2 out of 10 or a 5 out of 10?
6 out of 10.
You only get two choices,
Coming
a 2
from
out of
you-
10 or a 5 out of 10.
Coming from you, 6 out of 10.
Stop dodging the question, Danny. Or we're going to have another intervention for you.
For what?
I don't know, for dodging questions.
I'm not dodging anything. I'm just giving you better options to pick.
Yeah, no, Fern Gully, I actually have 2 copies of VHS and 1 copy on Laserdisc. I don't
Yeah.
even have a Laserdisc player. But I have it on Laserdisc.
I remember.
actually...
Oh man, I miss all those what was it? Fuck. I think it was like Warner Brothers Animation or something like that did all those movies. Something like that.
there was a bunch
I
of them. Like
remember.
you're talking about, like Secret of Nim and all them, right?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Thumbelina and the troll the troll in Central Park or something like that.
A lot of those are produced by WB or Universal Studios.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I
A
miss
lot of
those.
the Universal ones were done by Don Bluth, who did The First Land Before Time, Secret of Nim.
Yeah. Oh, I miss all those.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yee.
Makes me
Anyway.
cry.
Is that the one
Childhood.
where the dinosaur just goes, yee?
What the fuck?
You know that meme?
Post the meme and I'll tell you.
Yeah.
I'll tell you.
I got to find it.
I gotta
now.
Anyway.
see it. I gotta see this.
I might be thinking
so
of a
I hope
different
you
word.
guys- I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you have any recommendations for any of our interventions, please add us and let us know on Twitter. Let us know on our Discord. You know, I don't really go much on Twitter anymore for other reasons, personal
Holy
reasons.
shit,
but
the Yee video has 68 million views.
post that on Discord. I want to see it. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that. You know, we all got problems. We all try to help each other out. And I'm gonna tell you something right now. I believe this in real life, and I believe this in the anime community. Everyone's got problems. There's a bunch of dickheads out there who live in our world, who live in our community. We got to look out for each other. So this was our way of, even though we were yelling and slapping Danny and pooping on me and peeing in Nick's sink, or whatever we were doing this whole episode, we were helping each other out in the long run. So we got to help each other out. We got to, you know, stay away from the bitches. Because bitches get stitches, okay? So.
And the king stay the king. I'm just quoting The Wire. I don't know. That's the only Wire quote I can think of.
Nice, dude. You should have quoted like a Breaking Bad thing.
No, because snitches get stitches is from The Wire. Well, that's probably way from earlier than that, but, you know.
Yeah, but in Breaking Bad, you know, it's like all the secrets. Okay, never mind. Anyway.
No half measures. Jesus Christ, Murray, they're minerals.
They're minerals.
That's the best one.
Anyway, let me know what you guys think, okay? Add us on Twitter. Let me know. I've been Sam. That's been Danny. That's been Nick. And we've been the Anime Summit Podcast.
Yee.